Today we honor Irving B. Let us each take 9 seconds to silently remember our time with him.
So in episode 5, the Innies are in many ways at their lowest point that we've seen the team on the entire show. They've lost one of the most important members of their team. And then at the same time, they've regained one, but it's under very complicated circumstances.
It's hard to pinpoint a favorite Irving story. For the least fun guy in the world, he was really fun. Dylan and Irving in season 1 started as kind of frenemies, but then by the end of the season, that becomes Dylan's best friend. And then this season, he gets a little distracted with what's going on with his wife, and so he stops listening to Irving, and then Irving essentially dies, so it's a hard thing for him to process. Sorry, I let you down.
As Dylan is going through this guilt, Irving is still trying to help him. So Irving is very much a presence for the Innie section of this episode, even though he's not there, except in melon form. As soon as they wheeled that head in, I was like, okay, I think this season's gonna work.
Who the fuck are you?
We wanted to introduce an apprentice, intern type who was very young.
I'm Miss Swung.
These characters are interacting with this young adult who is kind of their boss, too. So that's just an interesting dynamic.
I am lucky enough to have made 4 new friends today.
That's nice, Mark. But I have to remind you that I'm a supervisor, not a friend.
You are not sure who this person is or why they're there and why are they so young.
Why are you a child?
Because of when I was born.
We found a really amazing young actress, Sarah Bach, and I think she has just the right demeanor where she understood corporate mentalities and feels very self-assured at a young age.
Miss Wong comes out of nowhere. It's like, who is this little girl? And she is not intimidated by Milchick's leadership or presence.
She's very opinionated and strong-willed, so she's not afraid to let him know that she disagrees with him, because they kind of have differing opinions on how Lumen should be run. So it's kind of a back and forth of him trying to educate her and her trying to stand up to him. You shouldn't let them have a funeral. It makes them feel like people.
Milchick finds himself wondering if she's trying to usurp his role, but at the same time, you know, he's reckoning with how he feels about the company as a whole.
Your first performance review as department chief. Excited?
Very much so.
I think the performance review comes at a terrible time. It's right after the Ortbo, where there was a massive screw-up. So there's a lot of tension coming into this.
You arranged an outdoor retreat and team-building occurrence at great risk and harm to the Egan name.
Milchick is under the corporate pressure of being this middle manager now that he's taken over Cobell's job, and he's really under the gun.
Uses too many big words.
Miss Wong was petty. She went and reported me about the words. Come on, really?
It's always a game with Lumen, and Milchick is well aware of this, but you see him trying to keep that at bay and not let that rock him, but it's really hard not to.
And I believe this performance review could be the end of Milchick.
Couldn't tell that she wasn't me.
Obviously not.
The aftermath of the Ortbo is Mark second-guessing who Helly actually is and who it is he's in love with, and whether or not he's still being tricked, and whether or not he's just a pawn in some game that the Egans are playing.
Mark.
All of a sudden, there's this new complication in their relationship regarding trust, and even trusting that she actually still is Helly, and Helly feeling that her life has been stolen from her. So she has a lot of anger with Helena.
They know everything we're doing because Helena told them.
That wasn't me.
So they're kind of in a mess, you know, like most relationships.
They fired me. I think they knew what my Innie was up to.
We still don't know exactly why Irving came to Lumen, or why he knows about this black hallway, and why he wants his Innie to go there. And I think that's one of the questions that will keep us going.